Hi, folks. I hope that you guys are doing pretty well. So today is Saturday, the 19th of December 2025. So this video is for my Suzuki Burgman fans, if you like. So as you can see here, we got the Suzuki Burgman 650. That's the executive model, and that's the base model. So this is my brother's bike, and it's had it for a few years. You might recall when I did a video riding the Suzuki Burgman for the first time. That was actually a few years ago now, I believe from memory, and I had a blast riding this bike when my brother first bought it. So yeah, he's been servicing the two bikes because he's actually going with my nephew tomorrow, or his son, if you like, on a weekend trip with the two bikes. So my nephew will be riding my bike here. So this is my Suzuki Burman that my brother bought for me. He saw the Honda Silver Wing as well for me, and then he bought this bike. So I actually like them both for different reasons. As you can see, the Burma has a wider stance. It's a bit more bulky than the Silver Wing, which is a bit more nimble. But anyway, as you can see here, my brother's got all the electronic gadgets. That's a tire pressure gauge. That's a front camera and rear camera monitor. That's his GPS. I believe it's got apps as well. That's of course a speaker here, and he's got the seat open because he's loading things that he's going to be taking for the trip tomorrow. And as you can see here, folks, my trailer that I always used to tow my, I used it, you know, towing it with my Honda Silver Wing, if you like. So now I don't have a towing kit yet for the Burman 650. Now, sadly, the company that uh, might is towing kits in Australia here, they closed down, so I'm not able to get one. My brother is probably gonna have to hunt one from America. So, but anyway, yes, when I see my brother here towing my trailer, it brings back all memories when I used to use it to tow things on my Honda Silverwing. So, but anyway, this is my bike here. It's got the beep light because my nephew's gonna be riding it. He's only able to do up to 90 kilometers per hour, or that's roughly about 50 k's. That's roughly 50 miles per hour, if you like. I really like this Kiwi box. You can actually take it out. And yes, you can see here the under seat compartment is open because they're actually storing things at the moment. Getting things ready, if you like. And the base model doesn't have the power windscreen that goes up and down, and also the power mirrors like the executive model does. But doesn't matter, no big deal. It's still a 650, so it's plenty of power. And yeah, my bike also has a electronic tire gauge pressure indicator there, if you like, and also a monitor here for the front and rear cameras, and a cell phone holder, if you like. So yes, I really like these lights. They're very sturdy. You can see better at night, and you can actually move them around, sideways, by adjusting the screw here. So gives you a bit more visibility at night, and then makes it look like a bit of a mini gold wing, if you know what I mean. So yeah, my brother has already installed these GoPro mounts, so that I believe they already recharge all their action cameras and things like that. So here they're gonna be carrying spare fuel in these tanks here because these Burmans are actually really bad gasless. Um, Now the range of a Burman 650 is roughly about 130 miles or about 220 k's, and you have to refuel the bike with gas afterwards. The Honda Silverwing had a 400-kilometer range, or roughly about 230 miles. So on the Silverwing 600, you can actually travel further. On the Burman, it's not a lot. 130 miles is really not a lot. So my brother's taking spare fuel tanks. He's got a lot more fuel tanks like this, if you like. He's got a bigger trailer. So, but anyway, that should be sufficient because there's going to be plenty of gas stations along the way. So that's not really much of a problem. I like all these antennas that my brother has here for the CD, the radios and things like that. All the gadgets that he's got there on the at the front there. But yeah, I really like my trailer. My brother spruced it up a bit. He resprayed it. Blue used to be silver. He resprayed it blue and he attached, a new spare wheel there, which is a good idea. And you can see here, the towing kit. So, but my nephew bike is actually this one. It's a Suzuki 650 as well. And so yeah, he's got it on a cover here. But anyway, I guess I'm doing this video just for the Suzuki Burgman community. I guess by showing you this video, it might inspire you to hop on your bikes, and go on touring. As of yet, folks, believe it or not, I actually haven't ridden my Burgman yet. So my brother bought it roughly about maybe 5 or 6 weeks ago, thereabouts, and I haven't ridden it yet, but my nephew has. So perhaps I might give it a ride soon when they come back or something. I'm not really sure. Whatever, no rush and no big deal either. But anyway, I kind of like miss my old trailer, when I look at it here, and it's actually attached to my brother's Burman 650. This mechanism here, this tilts, so it goes like that as you go around corners, with this mechanism here, and that's how you attach it here, and you got the mandatory safety chains that you have to use here in Australia, in case this mechanism collapses, and at least you got the chance to grab the trailer, so. But anyway, yeah, they're very happy that they are leaving for touring tomorrow. By all accounts, it sounds like they're going to have a blast. They are looking forward to the trip. And I just thought that I'd do a video because I haven't done, a video in a while regarding motorcycle scooters. And so I thought that, I'll do a bit of a catch-up video for you, mainly just to inspire you, uh, to all my scooter motorcycle fans out there, not that you can see the trailer. I hope that gives you some kind of visual idea and inspiration, to hop on your scooter and, go and get some fresh air and go for a bit of a ride, enjoy yourselves. So, yeah, so it's like this. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Um, you know, yes, at least, if I'm not riding, I'm glad that my nephew at least is riding and enjoying the bike, putting it to good use. My brother just changed the two tires. He bought two tires, front and rear. He gave it a service in the last couple of days, changed the coolant and checked the oil and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, both bikes are servers, ready to go. So they're gonna be having a blast. So this is supposed to be my Burman 650, which I haven't ridden yet. Since my brother bought it. So who knows? I might ride it, in the not too distant future. We'll see how we go. And yeah, they're very similar in color. This one is a little bit darker. It's sort of like a darker gray, if you like. This is more a shade lighter, if you like. So it's hard to tell whether this one is actually all black or it's actually a very dark silver. It's kind of like in between. I think by the looks of things, it's kind of like a very dark silver, if you like, as opposed to being black, But anyway, I'm not sure of what the name of the color is, but doesn't matter, no big deal. I like it anyway. So, but yeah, they look like two big beasts, So that's it. All right, folks. I hope that I have entertained you in some way. But the main purpose of this video is just to encourage you to get out there and get a little bit of fresh air. Hop on your motorcycle scooters and get out there. I no longer have my Segway 9-volt electric scooter. My brother sold it for me because it developed some kind of problem, uh, with the rear wheel not moving as it should. It kind of like was a little bit clunky and things like that. So I no longer have an electric scooter, but at least I do have, a big motorcycle scooter here to get around. Hopefully, eventually, one day. All right, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.